Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News for November 14th, 2016. Brennan Middle School students had a chance to thank our veterans for their service by serving them breakfast last Thursday morning. To find out more, we spoke with veteran and city councilor Julie Hall.
We're at the Brennan Middle School, and they are wonderfully serving the veterans, so there's quite the spread here at the Brennan Middle School. And that's actually what they did say to us, is that because we serve them, they want to serve us. And I think that's just a wonderful idea. This week alone, we started off at Coelho, and today we did a flag raising at Wamsutta. The outpouring of support for the veterans from these schools and the community is just, it's overwhelming. And the veterans, on behalf of the veterans, I will tell you, we appreciate that. Attleboro is extremely supportive of its veterans, very good to its veterans, and again, we appreciate that. One of the things that I've seen throughout the years, a couple of things that have happened. There's so much anticipation of these students to have us here. They're genuinely happy to see us here. They're genuinely happy to honor us. That wasn't the case not so long ago, especially during the post-Vietnam era, where it wasn't so nice to be a military person. Now, if you ask a group of students to raise their hands to let us know how many people have veterans or know of veterans in their family, almost the entire room would be filled with hands up. You know, sort of sad that that's the situation, but at the same sense, you could see how many people understand the sacrifice, firsthand, if you would, of the military people. One of the things that we see happening with the schools that do invite us in is they're trying to match up, or they do an excellent job of matching up the curriculum, the history that they're teaching at that moment, and relating it then to the veterans. So by the time we get into a school and you start asking some questions, it's amazing and enlightening about how much they really do understand. Then they take that educational, sort of the scholastic education, if you would, and talk to their parents and their family members at home that had real life experience, and what an opportunity that is for a young student to understand fully the background, the history, and then the actual implications of what it is to be a veteran, of what it is to go to war. And again, that's very heartwarming, and I applaud all the teachers, all the staff, all the educators that take the time to do that. That's wonderful. One of the things that I've noticed is that there's more and more people that have an understanding of veterans. And over the 30 years of my experience, the first thing is, often when you are in the military, the ceremonies, the honoring is very formal. So there's sort of a set script. What I appreciate is when you come out to a community like this, where there aren't many military people that they don't come out in droves, we're not all in a squadron together, but to come out into the local community and to see the support that is there. And I think the support has increased. And again, unfortunately, more and more of the citizens here, and let me just mention, a little bit of my experience here in the New England area tells me, as I used to deliver health care and be part of the healthcare system in the military, most of the people in New England are what we call citizen soldiers. I was active duty, but the citizen soldiers are the people that go out, the Guard and the Reserve, and they go out and then they come back, and oftentimes they're not around groups of military people. They may not even be at a veterans organization there. It's very difficult for them to get health care. It's very difficult for them to meet other people that have shared experiences, which is so important. But for some reason, the communities have taken on that responsibility that normally the veterans will do, and the veterans organization. And so New England, in particular, and Attleboro in this area, has done an exceptional job of noticing that and taking care of its veterans. And I'm getting a little teary-eyed here, because that means, for me, especially as a colonel, and my job was to take care of people, that was my job. I just want to say thank you to the people of New England. You're a very, very interesting group of people, and you've always taken care of your veterans, and I very much appreciate that.